This is where it has led all of us to. Currently, the ECOWAS heads of state have lifted a ban on the 4 countries. This ad hoc committee that was inaugurated or was called into being by ECOWAS Parliament was basically to mediate between the current head of state, the military junta, and the former Bazoum, the former president. As a matter of fact, our mandate was not limited to Niger alone. We were supposed to go to Mali as well as Burkina Faso. And so we represent the people. We are the representatives of the people. And so if a junta, a military junta, decide to remove an executive government, I'm sure the other executive government will not be happy with it. And that's clearly what they have shown. And so we, those who have been elected, we are the people, just as you say, we are representing the people on the ground. So we would have understand them more than the executives. It was left for us. We had in fact, we've done our homework well. We've spoken to them. What was left for us was to just fly to Niger, have the first meeting with the Nigerian military junta, and then we moved to Cote d'Ivoire, and we moved to Burkina Faso and Mali as well. Unfortunately, the head of state, who is the chairman, decided that, well, they were not going to allow us to go. And we've even not had opportunity, even though we met with the president of ECOWAS, we were to meet the chairman of the heads of state. We were not able to meet him. And so we got frustrated. We cannot be in Abuja forever. And so we all left and came back to our various countries until Parliament was dissolved. We should be seen as equal partners in this business. And if you, the head of state, cannot do it, I believe that Parliament is clothed with powers and clothed with enough influence to be able to get some result. And I'm sure if we had gone there, we would have had some influence over the leadership, and then they would have given us a transitional period. It got to a point where some of us were so frustrated. And so when I heard the announcement that the 3 countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, decided to opt out of ECOWAS, I was so excited. Even though I'm a community member of ECOWAS, I was so excited because we've not been fairly, we've not treated them well. Countries have not, we treated them as if they do not exist. But here we are. You remember that the head of state says that we're not going to recognize them and that there was no, Bazoum was still the president. We're living in illusion. We're living in fool's paradise, thinking that the president who has been ousted was still the president. It doesn't work anywhere until it dawned on them recently when they have worked out, when they decide that they are not going to be part of it, disgracefully, then we call them to come back. And you are now begging them to come. Well, it doesn't work anywhere in the international community, international relation. If really we have our acts together, this thing should not have happened. Let me say that the 6th Parliament should exert their influence and authority. We are not subservient to the heads of state, neither are we subservient to the Commission. We are equal partners, as I mentioned. This is an institution on its own, and the institution should be able to function very well. If there are laws that we need to change to make Parliament more assertive and more pronounced, we need to do it. And so the 6th Parliament, whoever is taking over as the Speaker of the 6th Parliament, needs to put his or her foot down and to make sure things are done properly. There should not be any pussyfooting as we did in the 5th Parliament.